Leo, welcome back for your updated reading for the week. Let's have a look at what's going on with you guys. Now, I did do the other ones live, but I had a family-related dynamic going on, so I'm going to pre-record these and upload them. If you are wanting to make a booking, you can go to the link directly below. Otherwise, if you're new, welcome. Okay, let's have a look at what's going on with you. Now, in your health domain, you're going to need to be very grounded this week. So it can be that your base chakra is out. And that's anything connected to family-related dynamics. So it can be your health is going to be directly impacted by a family or health-related dynamic. It can be you're trying to get grounded. So it can be overactive or underactive. If you can eat the red food groups and use base chakra meditation, that may assist to help with the chakra being balanced. So you got the base chakra. Now, trying to get out in Mother Nature to create that stability, as I suggested, try and eat the red food groups. Get to a point where you try to do a little bit of meditation to get yourself grounded. Try and walk out in Mother Nature, take your shoes off, and that's going to help. Now, it can be to do with something that can't be fixed and also connected to a family member, not a friend. So this can be unhinging you at the moment. Now, connected to your wealth, creating healthy personal boundaries is going to empower the actual domain of your wealth sector. Now, this can be making some choices of what you're passionate about, being very authentic and real when it comes down to the cash component, and you're going to have to be quite assertive. Some of you might be trying to work your way through the matrix to attain a position. Be very upfront and assertive with people, especially people that are undermining your wealth creation. So it can be competitors in the work domain. Also, when it comes down to it, if you can balance this chakra, it's going to help you move through to attract the abundance through to you. There is hope in this situation. So if you're trying to work your way through a financial position, try and keep your cards very close to your chest, especially if you have a major idea. It's like you're trying to birth something into creation. You're also being very protective of what you're creating or what you're dealing with and working on. Now, your happiness domain. You being able to openly share your communication with others. It can be through social media. It can be meeting up with people at a distance, but having some sense of communication and ability to exchange feelings and emotions from a communication point of view is going to assist. And it is going to be with older people. So it can be getting away from family perhaps, or maybe mixing with family members that are older, and getting away from any of the fake facades and just the rubbish of everyday life. I feel that's really going to benefit you. The people you're going to mix with the people you haven't seen in a while. And it might be you even turn your phone off so that you can have a little bit of downtime and just get back to basics. You are trying to save money, so it might be something very natural based that you do, where it be a cup of coffee, cup of tea, get together at a friend's house. But it's something very simple this week that's going to help you get your frequency back up and get grounded. Now, what you're not seeing is what you're not seeing. Something is coming that you intuitively didn't know was coming. So it wasn't really within your control. That of what is coming may take you by surprise. So again, don't get up in your head about it. It is what it is. Try and keep as grounded as possible when it does come to this, and it can be connected to family. It may be connected to an unwell person. Also, it can be, how do I put it? There is a loved one on the other side who is protecting you and your family members, but they're white lighting you during this process. It is not connected to money. It's connected to a 3D situation. The actions you're guided to take, again, is to get grounded and take a look at your physical health, you know, your well-being. It may be having some tests. It can be base chakra related, so anything below this point. Ovaries, abdomen, anything base chakra related. So again, eat the red food groups, try and stay grounded, and you should be able to move forward. It's not going to be a surprise. I mean, some of these things, that the actions that you're taking can be directly connected to your health. You're wanting to feel more comfortable in your own skin. So it can be exercise regimes, and you're trying to take accountability for things that you feel are in your domain. You won't get the results right away, but it is saying that you are going to get it, and this can be like medical results, or it can be literally taking the bull by the horns and getting your life back on track of where you physically want it to be it with family, with love partners, or with your finance. So however this directly relates. Love, there is going to be a celebration coming, and this is a key point of, it can be the gathering connected to happiness. So it could be a birthday party. And it might be a double whammy where it's happy but it's sad. So it's kind of bittersweet. There's happiness connected to it, but there's also an aspect of sadness. And again, this can be connected to a family member or loved one. So it might be everyone's really going through the hustle and bustle. And in your love domain, there might be a lack in that, that you're feeling that there's not as much to celebrate. But there is a rose on her lap, and it's sort of what I'm hearing again is it's not over till the fat lady sings. So try and not get too down about a 3D situation. It is like a chess game, or that's what I'm hearing. It's like a chess game. You know, you play your cards right. What you get is what you get, but something's changing. Now, in the past, there was a temptation that you really needed to work on. This could have been an addiction or an unhealthy way of being. The relationship itself may have been this way, or a past tense situation. Now, this person or this person's frequency can be yours as well, is overcoming an aspect and transforming. It isn't over yet. It's still going through that healing process, but the end of that energy hasn't quite expired. So it might be a way of you doing something needs to change. And again, considering you've got the physical health, it might be your physical health you need to physically look at in order to have that transformation so you're strong within loving romantic connections. Your opinion of yourself also may need to change, because it might be you're being very harsh towards yourself at the moment. At the heart of the matter is, it can be that you're afraid that perhaps your partner or your previous partner was taken from you. It can also be that you have concerns of things that you love being taken from you. So the frequency can be coming into your love domain, be it you're single or coupled. And there's a bit of heart chakra work going on where you're trying to get grounded in that. There will be fortune in love after this factor, and I do feel for you guys, finances is directly connected to, it's almost like, you know, are you wanting me for the cash, or do I need cash? What, you know, what is my worth? The internal abundance. So it doesn't have to be of a cash component. It can be your spiritual self-worth and your physical ability to feel happy within your own skin. Presently speaking, there may be a union coming about, a partnership. It can be a person you've been waiting on. It can be a twin. You haven't been happy so far without them, or there is a transformation happening with this current situation within a loving connection. It has been almost like, I'm hearing War of the Roses, where you've had to be very strong, and this can be connected to something that's going on in your life at the moment for you to move forward to the next level. Now, the advice for the week is, look, this can be connected to family, children, a child in particular, but it can also be meaning that you need to take a more playful approach connected to a situation that you had lost faith in, but really to focus on what you feel spiritually this week is going to give you your greatest desire. But it can be your opinion about yourself and the desires you have. How do I put it? Like, you're not looking at yourself as a alluring being. You're looking at the innocence of yourself, but you're not having faith in yourself that you are desirable. That's what I'll say. I'll leave it there. Love and light. Talk to you soon.